customer service for all of these companies. And I wanted to do that as a person who you don't know. A person that you don't know is making a review on their products, a person that they don't know is a customer of theirs, just to see what type of response times. I'm happy to say that I think all of these companies got back to me within at least 48 hours, which is pretty good. Some of them got back quicker, some of them got back within 2 hours. All of these companies that we're showing you guys today, pretty decent in the customer service department, 3 out of 7. And the reason why they do reply in a reasonable amount of time. However, I have personally been a part of an experience where customer service had to be reaching out to Battle Beaver, and while they do reply quick, it wasn't exactly the most customer service friendly answer. We had to actually escalate and get some type of management involved to get a repair done on the controller. So it could happen to anybody, could have been someone having a bad day. Not saying they're bad. I personally, they've been so kind and generous to me, but that doesn't mean that it's like every case basis is the same, just based on interactions that I've had. 3 out of 7 is more than fair for that category. Now, the ship time of the Battle Beaver, that's a 1 out of 4. The ship time is awful. It took forever to ship my controller. I ordered that thing in like August, I believe, and I didn't get it until almost Christmas. That's a long time to wait. I realize it's a very custom product, but that's why, guys, we only rank that 1 out of 5. I didn't do 1 out of 10 or anything crazy, because again, it's a quality product. Now that I have it, I'm thrilled. Let's talk warranties, guys. Battle Beaver, I'm gonna go ahead and give Battle Beaver a 4 out of 10 as far as the warranty goes. The reason I'm gonna do that, the Battle Beaver, you have to pay for an extended warranty. It's a 120-day warranty, and when you really go through and read the warranty guidelines on their website, it seems like a very politically correct way to say it's up to their discretion whether they want to fix it or not. I will say that based on customer interaction and things that I've seen before, it could be a little bit shaky. Depends who you talk to. Not only is it paid, 120 days is very short. That makes me really nervous, to be honest. And the whole discretionary thing, it's like, I'm not saying they wouldn't. They're very kind. I'm sure they'd be happy to help. However, I just don't like writing on their website the way that I'm reading for warranties, and that's why I did 1 out of 10. Guys, the Battle Beaver total, it is a 40 out of 10. So let's go ahead. Boom. We're gonna kick it off. 40 category right there. Boom. We got the A. It is blacked out. I think it looks so dope. This is the first one I got because in comparison to the standard white and black panda look, I wanted something that was blacked out that reminded me of the PlayStation 4 controller and PlayStation 2 controller and PlayStation 3 controller. I went ahead and got it all blacked out. We have a nice spattered grip across the entire back, not just the handles. We do have a spider back button paddle system. I'm only opting to use 2, but as you can see clearly here, you could have 4. I have a mouse plate triggers, which is really nice. And as far as customization goes, this is everyone was in it, although AIM does let you take it whenever you want. This controller, as far as price, was $280. Again, this is our second most expensive controller on today's list.
Y mírate cómo da la clase porque su técnica es muy limpia.
This is how I feel. Out of 7, go ahead and similarly to Battle Beaver 4. I think it is. I think it's a good controller. When I held it, I thought I was getting more than $280 in value, but I could justify it, so it's going to go 4 out of 7. Let's go ahead and
marca muy bien los pies.
Out of 10, we give it a 5. And the reason for this, upon initial impression, when you put it, right in your hand like this, it feels good. It feels really solid. It feels nice. The material feels nice. Good things. I wasn't a fan. I was a fan of most things. Not a fan of the joysticks, especially when I put them back. I don't know. It didn't feel very durable to me. They felt like cheap plastic. Or 2, this paddle system does not feel very good. That's just my opinion. It feels very
Parece mejor maestro que yo.
Sí, pero está muy lejos.
That's why you got 10. Next,
O sea, no se me ve.
I give that 1 out of 10 max. The 2 here is my justification why I would do that. Right now, major stick trims. I play with all the UI settings.
Ella va a ser la última que
Major, I would use with the mouse click trigger. I would be hopping between gunfights in Call of Duty, and I got BDS like this and not even fire for 1 round. When I tell you, if you're a competitive player, playing League play or anything like that, and you're in a ranked gaming system, you have a guy, you go, and nothing happens. The amount of frustration with this controller right here had me scouring to find another one. This is where the origin story goes as to why I started this list in the first place, guys. That's 2 out of 10 for durability. Okay. Number 4, we have customization options. Good 5. It's really good. There's actually a ton of options on there as far as like performance upgrades and aesthetics. So 5 out of 7 there. Nothing to complain about. Great controller. As far as the AIM website goes, honestly, 4 out of 5. It's pretty good. Nothing to complain there. The website is easy to read. It's easy to build the controller. It's easy to check out. You don't have to go into too many tabs. It's pretty user friendly. I like their website. Number 6, availability. 5 out of 5. There are some sold out products on the AIM website, but for the most part, if you build a custom controller at any given time, you're gonna be able to get that controller. I tried to find Scuf. I tried to find Battle Beaver. I tried to find all these different companies I had heard of before that pro players were using, and none of them had a controller available or had a controller available for purchase. I found AIM, great looking website, great customization options, and they were ready to go out the gate. So that's why they're gonna get that rating back. Let's go ahead and look at 7, the customer service for AIM. This is out of 7 max. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give them a 4. This is why I had issues, like I stated before, with this controller out the gate, guys. Here was the thing. I reached out to them because my viewers and subscribers, they wanted to know, are they gonna fix it? What are they gonna do about it? I reached out to them. They were very kind. They were very nice. They replied within 24 hours. That's good. Here's my issue. They kindly told me, prove it. And when they said that, like, I gave them an entire essay of this is what's wrong with the controller. Here's what's happening to a T. And I mean, like, blatant description. Like, they know exactly what's going on. And they were just kind of like, prove it by sending in a video showing us you can re-replicate it multiple times over. I understand that maybe some people don't explain things very well, and the company is probably just trying to figure out a good way for the customers and the technicians to interact so that they can see visually what's going on so they can help fix it. But I didn't like that. They were making me jump through too many hoops. They sent me this super long email telling me to jump through all these hoops if I want to get the controller fixed. Very kind. I'm not mad about it, like, not at all. But I gave them so much more than enough evidence. That's why they're getting a 4 out of 7. I'm not going to dock them too bad, but I'm not a fan of that. As far as ship time goes, we are going to give them a 2 out of 5, possible 4 to 6 months for this one to ship. And it just took like a super long time. So I was checking their website like nuts, wondering if I got scammed, wondering where the heck my controller was at. I was really sketched out for a long time and finally showed. So ship time pretty bad if you order one. I can take a while. And last but not least, the warranty. This is for some people the most important part, and I'm happy to say that the highest rated warranty of the day actually going to go to AIM. The reason for that, guys, it's not only is it free, it's lifetime. They guarantee the triggers, the paddles, the buttons, everything on here. Lifetime. I will say, you gotta jump through some hoops, and you really gotta prove it. They didn't say prove it. They did not quote unquote say that. Politically correctly said, send me video evidence replicating the problem over and over. But dude, lifetime, that's pretty comfortable right there. So AIM is going to get a maximum of a 31 score. So we're gonna go ahead and put that boom in our 30 plus list. Let's go ahead and get into a different type of controller. This is a customized controller. It's the Dream controller. This is a modded controller for those of you who know about modded controllers. So we'll go ahead and run through this one really quick because we did a video on the channel. As far as price goes, this is gonna be our least expensive of the day. $140 in terms of value. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 7. Not a super expensive controller, in my opinion. A tad bit overpriced for what you get with this controller. They're not really making any like modifications to hardware, no back buttons, no clicky key triggers, no different thumbsticks that you can change about. All they're doing is like hydro dipping and adding a punch inside of here. So there's really not like a ton that goes into the price value. Hardware quality of the Dream out of the 10 total max, we're gonna give it a 4. And the reason why it is just a standard DualSense controller, just like this one. I talked about this in the video. The hydro dip sucks. They need to clear coat it. It's like super rough. I could probably take a paper clip and just wreck this entire paint job. It doesn't even feel good. So I wasn't like a huge fan. Other than that, the actual controller is super sturdy because it's just an OEM model of this. So, you know, it is gonna get a 4. It's not like a flimsy controller. There's like really bad paint jobs, which I guess isn't that big of a deal. The durability was good. I had a little bit of stick drift issues in the beginning with it. However, those things have kind of sorted out, which is great. That's why I knocked it back a few points. Okay, so number 4, we have customization options. There are literally no customization options right up the gate. The only thing you can customize on this controller is what design do you want them to, you know, hydro dip it or plastic dip it or whatever it is. There's really nothing to speak of as far as like customization options go. Number 5, the website's actually pretty dang good, so that's gonna remain a 4 out of 5. Availability of the Dream. Number 6. This sucks, but it's getting a 1. And the reason for that, like, it was super available back when I ordered one of these. I got it within days. Like, it was great. But the issue with it was they sold out. Like, you guys went nuts on that video I posted and started ordering a ton of these, and they sold out the PS5 controllers. So, on their website right now, they're sold out. You can't even buy a PlayStation 5 controller. They only have Xbox and Nintendo controllers and things like that. So they straight up sold out. So there's like no availability right now. They gotta get 1 out of 5 for that. Okay, customer service with Dream. 7 out of 7. Their customer service has been awesome. I'll tell you this. I talked to them before I was a customer. They were very good, very kind. But it was like 20-30 minutes after I posted my video, and I said I had stick drift. These guys reached out to me within 20-30 minutes, asking if they could make it right, send me a brand new one, free shipping, the whole 9, and they never even wanted or asked for me to update you guys. Oh, they fixed it. They did right back. Like, none of that. I appreciated the way that they handled it. I thought they had good customer service. As far as ship time goes, out of a 5 max, they were a 5. It came so fast. It's nuts. Warranty on the Dream is going to be a 4. A, you have to pay $35 for it. B, kind of like that Weaver, you read the warranty on the website. It seems a little vague. It seems like it's up to the discretion. I will say, out of any company, I feel super confident with the customer service they have. Their discretion is probably pretty good. They're probably going to help you, but I don't like to deal with probabilities and based on what's written on the website. I don't like having to pay for the warranty. That one is going to get a total 37, which puts Dream right next to the AIM controller. Next up, we have the Hex Rival controller. Now, this controller you guys have heard me rant and rave about because I have used this almost exclusively for Call of Duty, Ranked, League Plays, Warzone. This has been a pretty reliable, you know, like SpongeBob's fishing. That's what I call that controller. It was $250, and in terms of value, based on me holding that controller, we're going to give it a 6 out of 7 because that is value. I'm almost feeling like I'm getting above $250 when I'm holding that in my hand, and that's why it's ranked so high. The hardware quality, that one's going to be a 7. Very good rating. Very nice gloss finish. Feels incredible. Like customized joysticks that have the concave shape and also have extra grip inside them. Really good. They don't slip at all. We have interchangeable thumbsticks, customization options out the gate. We have the grip on the handles. We have mouse click triggers. We have our remappable back. It's pretty good. I'm liking the hardware on there. Durability, 7 out of 10. Again, very durable controller. Been using it more than any other controller for sure. It's held up very well. And just based on the way that I see wear and tear happening, it's still gonna hold. It doesn't feel like it's getting sketchy. That's an important thing to know. Customization options.
Aquí anda el perro.
7 great ranking. And the reason for that is, like I said, the only things that they don't really have, they don't have extended different trigger and button options and variations. And then also you cannot remove the Rumble's website on the Hex goes. We're gonna give it a 5. Great website, easy to use, user friendly. You're in, you're out quickly. You can clearly see everything. You're not gonna accidentally
Se va a unir el hijo de mi papá.
Pretty easy, no stress. Good website overall. Availability, we're gonna give that a 5. These guys are very ready to sell you a controller, and that's a good thing. Every time I've ever looked, and I've looked a lot over the past 6 months, ready to go. Here it is. Here's the controller. This is what we're doing. They're always ready and they're always available for you, so that's a good thing. Customer service, we give them a 5. They've always been good. Nothing above and beyond. However, I will say they reply quickly, very kind, very courteous, very ready to help. Nothing over the top, so we give them a 5 out of 7. There was nothing fair. Ship time, a 5 out of 5. It came within days. If you order this, you should have it by next week. Pretty good. That's from my experience. You know, it shocks me. It really does. It shocks me. Everyone wants Amazon Prime, so this is like almost Amazon Prime controller shipping. As far as warranty goes, we have indeed. I read their warranty policy. I love it. The reason I love it is not the most robust. However, they actually have the only days. You order this, you should have it by next week. Pretty good. That's from my experience. You know, it shocks me. It really does. It shocks me. Everyone wants Amazon Prime, so this is like almost Amazon Prime controller shipping. As far as warranty goes, we have indeed. I read their warranty policy. I love it. The reason I love it is not the most robust. However, they actually have the only company that I know that gives a 30-day trial. One of my buddies who streams full time. ICU 8. Really right. He was telling me that he was thinking of buying a Hex, but he just didn't know if it was for him. I read him the warranty policy which states there's a 30-day trial. If you want to buy one of these and you want to test it out for 30 days, and for some reason you're like, you know what? None of these triggers didn't feel like I thought they would. You can actually return it for a refund. They do ask that you pay for shipping back. You know, that's weird. A 30-day trial, that's called confidence, people. That's called, we guarantee you're gonna like this. You're not returning this. So I like that. They're calling their shot. I can appreciate that. All of those metrics with a score of 54. That's a big score. Now we're really up in that 50 plus tier. Now we're starting to see, like, you know, some controllers set themselves apart in different ways. Everybody values these rankings and these metrics different. So maybe some of your guys' stuff might look like this. You know what I mean? Let's do the Scuff next. I think the Scuff is one that a lot of people are waiting for. So we have our Scuff Reflex here. This is the very first PlayStation 5 Scuff. This thing feels good. I don't care if you're a gamer or not. If I put this controller in your hands, you're gonna go, that's a nice controller. That is really nice. So this one right here, it's got elongated and replaceable joysticks on there. It's got a magnetic removable plate on the front. The hardware quality feels great. The joysticks, heavily textured, heavily gripped, feel amazing. That grip on this Reflex Pro feels like a Goodyear tire. You got a 4 button paddle variation with 3 different remappable user profiles. This thing has got haptic trigger feedback. It's got everything. This thing is a really nice controller. So as you can tell, I'm pumped up about that stuff. So the Scuff is $230. So in terms of price, $230. Are you kidding me? Heck no. That's more than a $230 value. That's a 7 out of 7 out the gate. I can just tell you that right now. Hardware quality number 2. Scuff? Did I just tell you about that? That's a 10 out of 10. The best hardware quality I've ever felt on any controller ever. I don't know if it'll be replicated unless it's by Scuff again. I have really extensively used a lot of these controllers. That one feels pretty damn good. Durability, that's a 7 out of 10 total. The reason for that, Scuff has been known to have a lot of issues. I have been, again, personally involved, not with this particular Scuff controller, but with Scuff controllers.
Jálate, bro.
In the past that have had issues from Scuff in terms of like
Yo no tengo nadie que se quiera jalar ahorita. Ah, el de la olla.
but they have been known to have some issues. You gotta be real about that. Great product, high quality, just like anything else customizable, there will be some issues. Let's look at customization options. This is gonna be a 1 out of 4. I went on their website, this is the only one they had. I can't even pick the color I want, so there's no customization options to speak of. You're not going to Scuff if you want a custom controller. You're gonna probably go to Battle Beaver for that. Website, that's easy. That's a 5 out of 5. Not only the best website in the gaming industry, one of the best websites you're gonna come across is Consumer. Great website, easy to navigate, clearly displays what they're doing, who they are, all their products. I love their website. In the midst of the same traffic, trying to buy that controller, very easy to get in there. I mean, it's a lottery system, so you either get in and you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's everything is not crashing. When I got in, it didn't crash, it didn't, kick me out. They've done a good job. Their website's great. Availability, that's a 1 out of 5. These things are not available at all. It's a lottery type system to try to get one, but just as hard to get as a PS5. These things are really tough to get your hands on. They're popular for a really good reason. I don't blame you. Customer service, we're gonna give them a 4. I have had good interaction and reply very quickly. Nothing over the top whatsoever in terms of customer service. So me personally, and also I'm basing this off of 3 or 4 other experiences that I've been a part of with Scuff customer service in terms of trying to get products fixed. They're pretty good. They're gonna help you out. Might be a little frustrating, but then again, when it's dealing with customer service, we're gonna go ahead and give them a 4 out of 5. I got my stuff pretty quick. It was like maybe a 30-day wait. That's not too bad. Warranty as far as Scuff goes, and 8 out of 10. 6-month warranty. That's pretty dang good. I like that. Honestly, if you're using these controllers heavy for 6 months, you're gonna know if you need to use that warranty or not. And Scuff is a very known brand. They're willing to help you out. So Scuff is going to come in at a 53. Dang. So we had a 54 Hex Rival and a 53 Scuff. That's nuts. Guys, I didn't predetermine how I wanted this list to come out. I just made all these like right now. These are blowing me away. This is not what I thought they were gonna be. It's actually really tripping me out right now. Last but not least, we have our Hex Ultimate controller. Now, this is one of Hex's brand new PlayStation 5 controllers. I'm interested to see how this one will pan out. Price, very similar, costs the same thing as the Rival, $250. In terms of value for that, we're actually gonna knock it a tad bit and give it a 5 rather than the 6 we gave the Rival. And I'll get into that in just one moment. So let's go ahead and chug along the hardware quality. 5 out of 10. Let me go ahead and get the durability and then I'll show you the controller. 5 out of 10. As far as durability goes, to be honest, I love this controller. Look how cool this thing is. This feels very similar to our previously mentioned and so far highest ranked Hex Rival. But there are distinct differences in primarily the back of the controller. Okay, 2 things. Number 1, this is like the Pro Grip. This Spray Grip, that's way nicer. That's like a point deduction in itself. And number 2, look at these paddles. These look great. They have 4 buttons. I love the unique layout of it. I don't know what's the deal though. It's like nice, thick, sturdy plastic here. And as it gets towards like the end of where your finger pulls down on these buttons, it's got a great click, but it feels like it's bending, like it's tapered back. So far, this thing's held up. I mean, it's like incredible. There's literally no issues with this controller. The quality of the back of this one compared to some of the others, my concerns over durability in terms of grip and paddles. That's why I got knocked back a few. It's an integrated controller. I've used it extensively and I love it. But I gotta be honest with you guys, I can't be stupid just because I like Hex. That's what I'm saying. Customization option is a bit of a 5. Pretty point blank period there. Like I said before, you're not really gonna have a ton of customization options. You cannot change the type of paddle system and you cannot remove the rumbles. So that's why I got knocked back too. Other than that, you can change like the grip style, like all sorts of different stuff. It's pretty good. Website, that's gonna be a 5 out of 5. Same website as the Rival. Easy to use, easy to read, easy to get what you want. Good website overall. Availability, that is gonna be a 5 because it's readily available when you want it, when you need it. Customer service, we have a 6. Again, don't need to dive all the way into that because we were talking about Hex customer service before. Ship times, 5 out of 5. Ordered this week, I can get it next week. It's from experience. I've ordered 3 controllers from them, happened every single time. Warranty, 8 out of 10. They do offer that 30-day trial, guys. They're putting their money where their mouth is. I appreciate that. Overall is a 49. Just missing out on that top tier list. Glad you guys can see how this is going to pan out here. We have our Hex Rival in the top spot. There was no perfect controller on this list. It's not there. But Scuff FPS, it might hit that top. We'll find out when that controller comes out. I don't know. But as it is now, Hex Rival the best. We got our Scuff. Those are my top 2. Most customizable by a long shot. That Battle Beaver. If you're looking for a quality, super ultimate customizable controller that no one else has, you go to battlebeavercustoms.com. Hex coming in number 2 again with their ultimate aim. It was good. Had too many issues with it. Dream, pretty solid.
Loaded up. What's on deck? When's it coming in? What else should you know about and be on the lookout for? Today I want to cover all of that and more as we navigate the next few weeks of waiting for some new content to drop in Warzone, Vanguard, and maybe even Cold War. As we go along, drop your thoughts down below. Are you looking forward to any one thing in particular? Anything that you hope maybe added under the radar? Drop your thoughts down below. If you're give me a favor, drop a like on the video. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things COD, whether that be Warzone, Vanguard, retrospective videos of the classics. We got you covered. So if you're interested in joining the community, I'd love to have you. And finally, a reminder, if you ever are interested in supporting the channel a little further, Creator Code Espresso in the in-game shop is an entirely optional way to do so. Don't ever feel pressure to, but if you want to, option.
Vamos por juegos de más de 10 cada uno, putos. Traigo un porro bien rico.
Mark on the grid. Let's go.
Battle Royale. Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your team. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Está bueno, traemos 15 tiros. Acabo de conectarse el Doomfire.
Enemy drops into the AO. Execute.
Me como pinches tipas se van a bajar. Güey, qué pedo contigo, popa, para variar. Pinche popa. Te tardas 2 horas en tirarlo.
No. Ay, pero. Trucha, aquí hay gente, bro.
Son 3, güey, son 3. Ese fue un granada señuelo.
Allied cluster strike arriving.
Truchas.
Vámonos, no, de aquí. Ah, no se puede, vale.
Enemy UAV active.
Setting a decoy.
Batía uno ahí en el primer piso, se baja, menos uno, batido, menos uno.
Oh, son dos, güey, vete. Son 3, güey, son 3. Ah, rifada la bestia. Muy bueno.
Y la putiza que les pusieron, ¿qué onda, perros? No mames, esos pinches pobres putos, uno tras otro, viejo. Se me formaron como las putas se tienen que formar a la verga. Fórmenmelas a las hijas de su puta madre, fórmenmelas. De Chile. Y les conseguí hasta el loadout, pinches perros. ¿Quieren que les lleve una caja de balas? Váyanse a la verga. Hasta que hiciste algo, dice el otro hijo de su puta madre. Dígale, pinches igual.
Enemy UAV active.
Ah, qué precioso me los cogí, güey. Hay cogidas y esas, güey. Esos güeyes ya no van a jugar en toda la noche, güey. No, bro, si nos acaban de pegar una cogida de esas, ya no quiero jugar.
¿Y compraron caja de balas o no?
No me alcanzó, güey. No te pases de verga. Toma, aquí está el dinero.
Cash on the ground.
Yo ando lleno. Está llegando un perro ahí.
Mark on the grid. Let's go.
Ahí arriba hay un cabrón.
Enemy movement!
Friendly loadout drop on the way. Enemy UAV active.
Max ya se fue.
Gas is moving in.
Yo
New
estoy lleno,
safe zone highlighted.
Ustedes atórenle ahí, sabrosón.
25 still remain in the AO. The bounty target is down.
Quebrado uno ahí, otro aquí.
Enemy movement!
Bounty target is up. Take them down. Enemy UAV active.
Ya te hice el paro, los otros dos, uno está arriba.
Mark on
Aquí,
the grid.
y
Let's
el otro
go.
está por ahí. Los del bounty están llegando acá abajo por su loadout.
Enemy movement!
Enemy
Sí, tantito.
UAV
Amor,
active.
pásame el encendedor, por favor. Ah, no, me estoy pasando de verga. Si le doy, si lo mato, me voy a mamar. No saben ni de dónde. Ahí están agarrando
Enemy
su loadout.
movement!
Simón, a ese puto casi lo quiebro.
No, güey.
Estaba de joto ahí arriba, güey. Ese perro ni vale la pena, güey. Estos putos, aquí está pasando. Hijo de su puta madre. Está aquí, segundo piso.
Enemy movement!
Y se va a tercer piso,
Sí, ya lo vi.
¿Sí lo viste? ¿Lo viste? Y lo están atacando unos güeyes de allá, ¿lo ves? ¿Lo ves? ¿El de acá? Ahí.
Enemy movement!
Ahí va el otro, segundo pasó para arriba. Ese puto, se va de la verga. Vamos a movernos, güey. Nos van a tener fuera de...
I'm under attack!
Ay, qué mala chupa ese, güey.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Está nomás uno abajo, está uno abajo, está uno abajo, está uno abajo. Güey, ve por este
We are
cabrón.
inside the circle. Get ready for incoming.
Voy por ti, Silvano. Nomás cúbreme, está a 17 metros aquí, unos dos.
No mames.
No me digas, güey, no me digas. Güey, vamos hasta arriba, vamos hasta
Es
arriba.
solo uno. No, ya son dos.
Vente.
Ya llegaron sus
Atacando,
compas.
cálmate, nos está atacando.
A una bala. No, ¿qué pasó contigo, Silvano?
Finish the war.
Me chingó otro que cayó ahí, güey.
No
Uno de
mames,
blanco.
bro. No te pases de verga, güey. Sobrevive la vergüenza que les puso otra vez.
Voy plaqueando, güey.
Ni un kill.
Ellos no saben lo que es la tristeza.
Check weapons and gear. You got time before deployment. Enemy dropping into the AO. Training's over. Time to see what you've learned.